Rainy days don't seem so wet. Stormy nights don't stay. From the moment that we met, you were worth the wait. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Talk for hours and never slept. Two silhouettes on the concrete steps. We watched the sun as it slowly crept from the horizon to the place we met. Oh, this could be the best thing that I'll ever know. Oh,
jump the spot. Instead like Cooper, he left a mother on the wings, and the free bird sings. I have waited for you. I have waited so long. Oh, I have waited for you. I have waited so long. Oh, I have waited for you. I have waited so long. Oh, I have waited for you. I have waited so long.
this last life's fade. Oh, you'll walk with me. One night, one night, one night. Oh, you'll sing with me. The one light, one light, one light. I will smile. How will I laugh? How will stand as oceans pass? Oh, you'll dance with me. First sight, first sight, first sight. Fall asleep, night after night, after night, after night. How will walk and fly away? How will say love the rains they would take? Won't you wait with me for the sunrise, sunrise, sunrise? Holding close to me, the one light, one light, one light. We'll all move on, far from here. Dust to dust, no dust near.